Hello, powerful minds and seekers of truth. Have you noticed those rare individuals who don't just follow the beat? They create it? Sigma females make up only a small slice of the population, yet their unique blend of quiet confidence and mystery leaves a lasting mark. They rise above stereotypes, leaving an impact without needing the spotlight. Today we're diving into what makes Sigma females so captivating and often misunderstood. These are women who move with strength, connect deeply, and remain true to themselves without compromise. Their secret? They stay grounded, confident, and self-reliant in a world of distractions. So, if you've ever felt drawn to a path that breaks from the norm, or admired those who walk it with silent power, you're in the right place. Stick around as we explore the world of Sigma females. And don't forget, subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel for more insights on embracing your own unique journey. Let's dive into each unique trait of a Sigma female, keeping the descriptions both insightful and fresh. 1. The Chameleon Effect. Adaptability with authenticity. Imagine stepping into any room, whether it's a board meeting or a bustling coffee shop, and feeling completely at ease without losing your sense of self. This is the magic of the chameleon effect, a defining trait of the Sigma female. Unlike those who change to fit in, Sigma females are masters of adapting without compromising who they are. They don't put on a different face for every crowd. Instead, they amplify various aspects of themselves as each situation demands, making their interactions feel genuine and impactful. In a world that prizes consistency but often misunderstands flexibility, Sigma females defy expectations. They can hold their own in serious conversations with top executives and then share laughs with close friends, all in one day. This versatility stems from a deep-rooted self-assurance. While others may wonder if they're putting on an act, the Sigma female's adaptability is entirely rooted in her authentic self. She's unshaken, fully in control, and moves seamlessly between social spheres with the quiet confidence that only comes from truly knowing herself. And while some may find this skill intimidating, her comfort in her own skin draws people in. To her, adaptability isn't about bending to fit into someone else's box. It's about bringing all of herself to any space she occupies. So, whether she's attending a formal gala or a casual night out, she's effortlessly captivating, reminding us that strength and flexibility are two sides of the same coin. 2. The silence. Paradox. Mastering the art of selective communication. In an age where everyone's vying to be heard, the Sigma female's silence speaks louder than words. Her communication style is marked by intentional pauses and a willingness to listen deeply, which creates what we call the silence paradox. She doesn't need to fill the room with chatter because her presence already commands attention. When she speaks, her words carry a weight that leaves others listening intently, and her silence draws people in with a sense of mystery and allure. The silence paradox is rooted in self-awareness and a sharp understanding of social dynamics. Sigma females know that sometimes saying less actually conveys more, allowing them to create moments of intrigue and anticipation. They carefully choose when to engage and when to step back, fostering meaningful conversations rather than empty exchanges. This unique approach also gives people around her the freedom to open up, as her quiet confidence makes others feel both valued and understood. This level of restraint isn't about being withdrawn. It's about knowing when silence is more powerful than words. To those fortunate enough to know a Sigma female, her quiet strength is mesmerizing. The silence paradox is her reminder that true power doesn't always need a loud voice. It just needs the right moment to be heard. 3. Quantum networking, building depth over numbers. Networking for a Sigma female isn't about collecting connections. It's about creating meaningful bonds that transcend the usual social games. Unlike the transactional approach that often dominates networking, she builds her relationships on what we might call quantum networking. Rather than seeking out surface-level connections, she's more interested in depth, valuing quality over quantity. This makes her a rare gem in today's social world, where depth is often sacrificed for breadth. Quantum networking allows Sigma females to tap into a diverse array of perspectives, gathering a rich tapestry of insights from those she trusts. This approach doesn't mean she surrounds herself with only like-minded people. On the contrary, she cherishes variety and is open to connecting across different backgrounds and walks of life, creating a unique web of trust and reciprocity. She forms these relationships organically, not for immediate gain but for the deeper connections they bring, which makes her circle of influence both authentic and resilient. Her ability to remember details, offer genuine support, and make thoughtful introductions means that her connections aren't just contacts, they're alliances. This selective yet powerful networking style is what truly sets Sigma females apart, creating an authentic network that supports her and enhances the lives of those around her. 4. The vulnerability. Vortex. Strength in openness. One of the most surprising aspects of a Sigma female is her ability to draw others in through selective vulnerability, a trait we call the vulnerability vortex. Unlike many who guard their emotions behind walls, Sigma females understand the value of openness. When they choose to share their inner thoughts or struggles, it isn't an outpouring of emotion to anyone who will listen. Instead, it's a calculated reveal, often offered to those who've earned their trust. When she opens up, she creates an inviting space that encourages others to share as well. This mutual exchange of vulnerability forms connections that go far beyond the surface level, establishing a bond that feels rare in today's world. However, Sigma females don't share for the sake of sharing. Their selective vulnerability has purpose and meaning, often leaving a profound impact on those who experience it. By showing that it's okay to be imperfect, she invites others to embrace their own flaws and struggles, which fosters genuine empathy. The vulnerability vortex is an incredibly powerful trait because it's the ultimate display of courage in a world that often views vulnerability as weakness. Sigma females remind us all that sharing our true selves can be one of the most courageous and transformative things we do. 5. The lone wolf mentality. Independence as strength. The Sigma female thrives in solitude, viewing it not as loneliness, but as a place of empowerment, a lone wolf mentality. While some may struggle to be on their own, a Sigma female understands the importance of taking time for herself. She uses solitude as a tool to recharge, reflect, and get in touch with her goals, passions, and dreams. For her, alone time isn't an escape. It's a choice, an intentional moment to disconnect from the chaos and focus inward. This mindset is unique because she doesn't rely on others to feel fulfilled or validated. She's perfectly content navigating life on her own terms and values her independence fiercely. While society often places emphasis on social connections as indicators of happiness, the Sigma female's approach defies this norm. She's comfortable in her own company and confident enough to make decisions without needing approval or external input. This independence creates a magnetic quality that draws people to her because she's unapologetically herself. She's unencumbered by the pressures of conformity or groupthink and instead carves her own path with a quiet self-assuredness that speaks volumes. The lone wolf mentality isn't about pushing others away. It's about choosing to walk beside people rather than leaning on them. Her strength comes from within, and it's evident in every step she takes. 6. Intuitive empathy. Seeing beyond the surface. Sigma females have an uncanny ability to understand people on a deep level, thanks to their gift of intuitive empathy. This trait allows them to read between the lines, sensing emotions and thoughts that others may not express openly. It's more than just being sympathetic. It's about tapping into a person's unspoken feelings and emotions, often making her one of the most perceptive people in any room. This empathy doesn't just stop at understanding, it extends into the way she responds. Sigma females are known for offering support without overwhelming others, knowing exactly when someone needs a kind word, a listening ear, or simply space. They don't need every detail to understand someone's struggle. Instead, they tune into the emotional undercurrents, creating a safe space for those around them. The beauty of intuitive empathy is that it's effortless for her. It's a part of who she is and how she connects with the world. This innate ability also makes her a great leader, friend, and partner because people feel truly seen and heard in her presence. Her empathy is a quiet superpower, allowing her to bridge gaps, forge connections, and inspire trust without ever having to try too hard. The Sigma female's understanding of others goes beyond the surface, proving that true connection happens when we see each other for who we really are. 7. Limitless curiosity, an unstoppable drive to learn. If there's one thing that drives the Sigma female, it's her boundless curiosity and thirst for knowledge. This isn't the idle curiosity that fades over time. It's a deep, intrinsic drive to explore, learn, and understand as much as possible. Her curiosity doesn't just extend to books or formal education. She's genuinely fascinated by the world around her, from new cultures to scientific breakthroughs to ancient philosophies. This endless quest for knowledge keeps her engaged, excited, and constantly evolving. This limitless curiosity sets her apart because it leads her to question the world around her, never taking things at face value. Instead, she digs deeper, exploring concepts, ideas, and perspectives with a keen sense of wonder. She finds inspiration in the little things, always seeking out experiences that challenge her mind and broaden her horizons. This intellectual hunger means she's rarely bored and is often the one introducing others to new ideas, art, or ways of thinking. But her curiosity is never self-serving. It's a way for her to connect, grow, and understand the world in ways that few others do. It makes her open-minded, adaptable, and uniquely insightful. Her limitless curiosity is the engine behind her personal growth, and it's contagious. Those around her are often inspired to look beyond their own assumptions and explore the world with fresh eyes. 8. Ambiguous morality, thinking beyond black and white. Sigma females don't see the world in simple terms of right and wrong. They live within the realm of ambiguous morality, where they embrace complexity and nuance. This unique way of thinking allows her to evaluate situations from multiple perspectives, understanding that life isn't always clear-cut. Instead of adhering to rigid moral codes, she weighs every situation independently, guided by a strong inner compass rather than external rules. This moral flexibility doesn't make her morally ambiguous in a negative sense. Rather, it allows her to navigate life with an open mind and a willingness to adapt to new contexts. She recognizes that what's right in one scenario might not be right in another, and is unafraid to make decisions that defy convention if she believes they align with her personal principles. This mindset fosters a sense of intellectual freedom, allowing her to explore ideas and make choices that others may shy away from. The ambiguous morality of a Sigma female also means she's a great problem solver and critical thinker. Her ability to approach situations without rigid biases makes her adaptable and versatile, able to find innovative solutions to complex issues. It's a way of thinking that requires courage and conviction, as she often has to stand alone in her beliefs, but this is what makes her a Sigma female, someone who defies convention, challenges norms, and lives life on her terms. 9. Quiet confidence, power without needing validation. A Sigma female exudes quiet confidence, a self-assurance that doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. She doesn't seek attention or approval from others, nor does she feel compelled to prove herself. This quiet confidence is grounded in her deep sense of self-worth and the knowledge of her capabilities. It's a trait that speaks volumes without a single word, giving her an aura that draws people in. Quiet confidence allows her to navigate challenges with composure. When others may crumble under criticism or rejection, she takes it in stride, assessing it objectively. She's not rattled by the opinions of others because her sense of self comes from within, not from external validation. This strength and resilience make her a role model for those who may struggle with self-doubt or insecurity. What's inspiring about the Sigma female's quiet confidence is that it's genuine. It's not a facade. She knows her worth and doesn't feel the need to seek validation to feel complete. This confidence isn't about arrogance or ego. It's a peaceful acceptance of who she is. Her calm, steady presence can change the dynamics of a room, encouraging others to embrace their own value without needing to shout it from the rooftops. In a world where people are often conditioned to seek approval and external praise, the Sigma female's quiet confidence is a refreshing example of inner strength. Her approach encourages others to find validation within themselves, redefining what it means to be truly self-assured. 10. Adaptive resilience, turning challenges into growth. Adaptive resilience is the Sigma female's unique approach to facing life's obstacles. Instead of avoiding challenges or letting them break her spirit, she uses them as stepping stones for personal growth. This resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about adapting, learning, and emerging stronger from each setback. She knows that growth often comes from discomfort, so she embraces challenges as an integral part of her journey. This mindset means she's not easily discouraged. Whether she faces a professional hurdle or a personal struggle, she approaches it with a calm determination, finding ways to learn from the experience. This resilience is grounded in her willingness to adapt. She's flexible and open to change, understanding that life rarely goes as planned. Instead of clinging to rigid expectations, she lets go, allowing herself to evolve and adapt to whatever life throws her way. The beauty of adaptive resilience is that it makes her unbreakable. No matter what she faces, she knows how to rise above it, using every experience as fuel for her growth. This trait is an inspiration to others, showing that true strength lies not in avoiding challenges but in embracing them. The Sigma female's resilience makes her unstoppable, a powerful force who sees every obstacle as a stepping stone toward becoming her best self. 11th. Loyalty to a chosen few, valuing quality over quantity. The Sigma female is discerning in her relationships, valuing depth over breadth. She doesn't feel the need to have a large social circle or maintain superficial connections. Instead, she chooses a few trusted friends and nurtures those relationships with unwavering loyalty. Her loyalty to a chosen few means that those who are close to her can count on her through thick and thin. This selective approach to relationships doesn't come from a place of arrogance but from a deep respect for quality over quantity. She invests in people who respect her boundaries and understand her nature. Her loyalty is fierce, and once she lets someone into her inner circle, she's all in, providing support and encouragement in ways that are deeply meaningful. The Sigma female's loyalty is built on trust, honesty, and genuine connection. She's not interested in playing games or maintaining relationships for appearances. Instead, she seeks people who share her values and respect her independence. This loyalty to a chosen few means her friendships and partnerships are incredibly fulfilling and long-lasting, based on mutual respect and shared understanding. Her approach to relationships is a powerful reminder that true connection isn't about numbers. It's about the depth of trust, understanding, and support we share with those who matter most. 12. Unapologetically authentic, embracing her true self. Perhaps one of the most defining traits of a Sigma female is her unapologetic authenticity. She's not interested in pretending to be someone she's not, and she doesn't alter herself to fit into societal molds. She embraces her individuality fully and isn't afraid to show the world exactly who she is, flaws and all. This authenticity makes her a breath of fresh air in a world where people often feel pressured to conform. Her unapologetic nature can be intimidating to some because she challenges norms simply by being herself. She's not afraid to stand out or to pursue unconventional paths, even if it means facing criticism. For the Sigma female, authenticity is non-negotiable. It's the foundation of her identity and the source of her strength. This embrace of authenticity also makes her incredibly resilient. She's not shaken by the opinions of others because she knows who she is and doesn't need anyone else's approval. This genuine self-acceptance allows her to live life on her terms, inspiring others to do the same. Her authenticity is a reminder that true confidence comes from embracing who we are, not from seeking validation. In her authenticity, The Sigma female finds true freedom. She's unbound by expectations and lives with a sense of purpose that only comes from staying true to herself. The Sigma female is a testament to the power of individuality, strength, and authenticity. Each of these traits showcases her unique approach to life, one that prioritizes independence, inner strength, and meaningful connections over societal expectations. She redefines what it means to be empowered, choosing a path that's true to her spirit. Subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel to dive deeper into these fascinating traits and join a community of like-minded women, redefining empowerment on their terms.